everyone, and welcome to today's episode. We are going to be working on doing the chicken farm. As you can see, we have the little chickies behind us. And over here is where the chicken farm is going to be going. It's going to go next to all of our little barns. And I'm not actually sure how to make an automated chicken farm, so we're going to learn how to do that. I know it involves water, which is, just don't look at them. But I wanted to show you guys, I did do a little decorating over here. I put a couple wheelbarrows in a little workstation. I got a couple barrels, a couple, what are these, smokers? Yeah, smokers. And I put a couple exhaust pipes and stuff on top. Exhaust? Is that what it is? Smoke pipes? So that when, they're cooking, the smoke will go up. But that's how it looks. I think it looks good. Turned out really good. I still gotta rethink, this jungle wood, because I think it just blends in too much with the mud bricks and then, of course, the dirt. I just don't know what I would put because I feel like oak would just be too much because the whole build is out of oak. And maybe stone would be good because then we got the spruce up here and I think it would also be too much. But I believe I did this off camera. I went ahead and changed the little farms into carrots because we were getting low on carrots. And then I changed this one. If you remember, this was the netherwort farm, and I went ahead and put farmland in, got all of our little water sources, and got our carrots planted. I didn't really show the iron shed in the last episode. I kind of edited it weirdly, but it's just over here. You just come down, and here it is. Nothing too fancy. Like I said, we just switched the chest from this wall onto this wall, and since these are half slabs, we have a little platform to put all the iron into, and I even moved the iron blocks from our main storage system into here. We got a little light that was in here to begin with, so this was the doorway of our farm shed. Chicken farm. I want to get the chickens out of this little area right here, and so that we can clean up the pathway. And this is where we are going to be putting it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make our little chicken coop. I am not going to make it automated. I really don't think I need an automated chicken coop. So I'm just going to go for aesthetic. And let's see how it turns out. Let's get building. Hi guys, this is VoiceOver Vaughn, and I am so upset because I don't know what's going on, but replay mod is again not working. This time it's a different issue, but instead of stressing over it, I'm just going to do what I was doing before, and either I'll just deal with how I was editing, or eventually I'll figure the replay mod out. While we are building this chicken coop, I'm just going to talk to you guys for a minute. So I have some plans, I guess you could say, for this area, outside of the chicken coop, obviously. This is already made. But with the church that we talk about, I think later in this episode, maybe last episode as well, I want to make a church to go behind where the portal is, and I'm going to eventually put the opening of the portal on the other side, so that it kind of leads into the church area. I also want to make like a little graveyard to go with the theme of like the creepy portal area. I also want to rethink the pod soul because the slimes are spawning on it and it's very annoying. I was thinking of maybe using brown carpet or I could also do dark oak slabs maybe, or just like those dark blocks to still go with the dark brown theme of it, but it would be something that the mobs obviously can't spawn on. Outside of the church, and I do have like some ideas for how I want to do the church in mind. I'm going to be kind of looking at fantasy churches and seeing what design I can go with. But I really want to make a bee house, I guess you could call it. I really need honey blocks because if you've noticed in past episodes, or maybe you haven't noticed, the mansion that I have my storage room in is missing some blocks on the outside. And I had intended to put honey blocks there because I like how the light, because I have the glowstone there, I like how it looks with the honey blocks in front of it. It's just so pretty, and I need honey blocks for it. So we're going to be making that. I was thinking about putting it in the same episode of the church, but I feel like the church is going to be such a big-ish project, bigger than what I have been recording, and since Replay Mod is being a little butthead, I'm going to probably put the bee house in a little nibble, probably for March's nibble, because it's going to be small. It's not something big. I might put it next to the netherwort farm. I think that'd be a good spot for it. And for other future projects for this area, I want to make a wood mill area. I'm thinking next to where, or in that empty space where the farms are and then the villager trading hall is. There's that big empty space. So I'm thinking about putting it there. I think that would be a good spot for it because that's kind of more, or the villager hall kind of looks more industrial, I think, versus what I've been building in the little town. So I think having it over there would be a good spot to kind of combine the style of my builds and the style of the trading hall. Also, in a future project, I want to get all the little houses in this little town decorated on the inside. I don't know what they're gonna have on the inside, but I do eventually want to do that. So, for whoever gets on, they have these little buildings that they can go into, and they're just not little empty boxes, basically. We are getting closer to being done with this area as well, and I am very excited to start on the medieval area. I have been watching Game of Thrones, and it's very, I don't want to say inspiring, but seeing the towns and how they all are done and how cramped some of them seem, I'm very excited to get started on it. And I am going to be bringing in some builds that I have done on a server into my medieval town. So I am definitely looking forward to building those. And I am just about done building this coop. I'm just doing the decorational blocks now. There is some things that I don't end up showing only because this ended up taking, I think, 7 minutes out of the video, and I know how boring it can be to just watch. I end up putting like wheat on the roof, and I don't show me doing that. And obviously I don't show doing all the decorational things. And I don't know if you've noticed during this entire edit, or me building this, there was that one trapdoor that was down. I don't know how it got down, but I noticed it every time when I was editing, and I'm really glad I went and put it up. If not, I was gonna go on and after editing and fix it. But I'm putting all these buttons on and replacing them onto the orange block so that they don't blend in with the oak blocks. And here I am just making a little ramp for the chickens to get up, but I do end up plugging that doorway because I end up putting some baby chickens in there so they can produce eggs. Not that I really need the eggs. After moving everything, I think I ended up having 2.5 chests full of eggs. So I definitely don't need eggs. And with that said, let's get back to the episode. Okay, and we are done with the chicken coop. Turned out pretty cute, I think. It took on a little different character than I was expecting, but I still like how it turned out. So let's go and look at it. So here it is from the front. We got a couple jumping chickens in there already. We got a couple gates right here. And of course, it's not gonna match up to, oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to change that pathway. But here it is. I got a couple free range chickens out here. Then up in here we got a cult going on apparently. I have a few baby chickens in here, then they will eventually grow up and then start popping out little eggs. And I have a little system over here. I might have to change this completely, but for now it's dirt because I just don't need that many chickens. But we got a couple places that have wheat around it. Got some got some dirt patches as well. Got the hay. This is where our chest is, if I can click it, for our egg collection. And got a couple chickens. Yeah, see, they're already laying eggs. But that is it. We got a little egg, a square on the outside to represent that it is in fact an egg or chicken coop. But yeah, and we got some of the hay on top. We used 4 different woods. We got dark oak, acacia, oak, and then we got some spruce thrown in, mainly with the fence and then the roofing. I really like how it turned out. I saw this fence idea on Pinterest, so I just went with it, and I put glowstone in it so that we have some light that I don't have to spam a bunch of lanterns around in. And I've been watching the chickens. I was afraid they'd be able to jump up onto this because obviously I can, but I don't think they can. Or at least they might not just be smart enough to be able to do it. But if they get free, then we'll just come back and fix it later. Kill them off. And I put some greenery around just to break up the brown colors. And especially since we have the dirt underneath the fence, I wanted to kind of hide that a little bit. So we got some leaves and mangrove leaves because I had an abundance of them. So we just have them all scattered around the fence. And I think it adds a nice pop of color. Okay, I thought that was a creeper. I also changed the dirt underneath of this area to be, it's mud. And I think it looks a bit better. I also changed this completely to soul sand. It just wasn't looking right with I think I had coarse dirt with it. And I like how it looks a lot better. This looks like, dirty dirt. Go figure. And then this is just like the protective barrier between the pathway and the mud and dirt. And I think it looks a bit better. And over here, I ended up changing this area to trap doors because I had the slimes were spawning on the half slabs that we had here because they were on the top or as the top block so, you know, they could spawn on it. I like how it turned out. I kind of wish I could have kept the half or the slabs, but that's okay. I think it still works. It's still spruce. I'm pretty sure we had the spruce slabs there. Wanted to show you this. I ended up filling in that dugout area around this building off camera. It didn't take me that long, but I figured it'd be boring to watch. And it looks better. But I'm not really sure what we're going to do to decorate the outside of this building. I haven't decided yet. We got to fix this part up here. It's supposed to be the village breeder in this area, but I don't actually know if it's set up properly. I also don't know how to do all that stuff. So, oh my goodness. Okay, I think we can stop them. Wow. So one of the other things that I was thinking about possibly doing, I kind of wanted to put a church like in front of this area, but obviously there's not enough space. I could probably do it on that side, but I thought that that'd be cool. You always see churches, like the old farm churches in these kinds of places. But I might have to switch the entrance to the other side. Actually, I think I might do that. But having the church on the other side and maybe having the whole like creepiness extended to it, I think would be really cool. And okay, I couldn't remember what building we were on. And I kind of wanted to put, let's go up here actually so we can see. Okay, so it would be on this side because we obviously need something to go there. And then having like maybe a graveyard or something around it as well, I think would be really cool. Let me see. Because yeah, there's just so much space right here. And maybe we could bring in like this texture onto it would be really cool. We still gotta decorate this building. I can show you my little friends over here. They spawned and, you know, their little riders spawned as well. And I unfortunately killed 2. I wanted 4 of them. But we have the other one over in the stable. Might have to... Oh, we could put them with the church in the graveyard. Okay, yep, that's what we're gonna do. That will probably be next episode. And why is it raining? But we're gonna go ahead and just put in our little well and our our water troughs. This is, don't look at that. Okay, anyway, let's do that. These horses are very stubborn. Oh my goodness. Okay, but we're getting this second one. I think right here will be fine. No, we'll leave this up. No, I need the saddle. Okay. We're gonna just put him right here. Okay, and then just get one more. And I think I want that spotted one. Well, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go for... we'll go for this one. It's closer to the entrance. Has a lot more slimes around him. No, stop eating my carrots. Oh my goodness. Ah. Don't want to accidentally stab him. You know, I could have done this so much smarter. Oh, yes, walk to the entrance, my little Oreo horsey. Go away. Nobody likes you. Come here. Come here. Okay. We just, come on. Come on. And we'll just do that. Nope. Oh, you guys are a pain. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. There we go, okay. Now we can do this uninterrupted. Okay. No. Let me ride you. He's taking forever. Maybe I should have gone for that guy. I'll give you carrots. Come on. I'm gonna go get that one, mister. Have a couple carrots. Ooh, yummy. Okay, now love me. Okay. I'm gonna go get the other one. Hopefully no slimes come over here. There we go. I think that one was glitching. Because I had the little horsey hearts on the bottom there, but I couldn't get into its inventory. That was strange. Okay. Well, we're just going to do that. And now we're safe. Now we're just going to take these down, or take this horse down, and we'll put him here, but I'm gonna take the saddle. You cannot go anywhere. There we go. Now we got some horses, so it looks a little more lively, I guess you could say. And we got the water in, and it's nicely lit and looking beautiful. Since I wasn't able to do a time lapse for these builds, I decided to not edit building the well and the water troughs behind me. I just didn't want to choppy edits in today's episode. So I'm just going to give you a little tour, and in the next episode, hopefully I can figure something else out. With that being said, this is the well and the little watering trough. I did show at the end gathering a couple of the horses, but I'm going to go ahead and just give you a little tour of the little area because I guess I deleted that when I got rid of all of the building part of it. I ended up making a little dirt pathway that goes all the way through it, and this is the well. It's kind of basic. We don't need anything fancy, but now we have an oh, we're going swimming. Now we have an infinite water source, which is what I wanted. I needed a water source. And we have some of the acacia fence just outlining it, and so that we have somewhere to put some of the lanterns. And you can access the well from all sides. I did end up, let me get over there, switching the entrance for the chicken coop over to that side. You can see the two lanterns on the fence post right there, because I wasn't going to be putting the pathway through here. It wasn't going to work right. But over here we have the little watering troughs. They match the ones that are in the farms, maybe? Who knows? But we have two, and then I went and got a couple of the horses. Well, I got 3 horses that were in just wild around the town. Or not in the town, but on the other side of the wall.
Why do you have to go down, son? Actually, we can see this place at night. I put dirt as the pathway. We got coarse dirt and some gravel. I think it'd be cool to put some of the rooted dirt. But we got the little fence post for the horsies to be attached to. And let's wait for the sun to completely go down. And the sun is mostly down. But that's how it looks all lit up. And I think it looks really good. It brings this area more to life, and it honestly makes me excited to continue to decorate the town, which is gonna probably be one of the last things that I do. And that is this build. I hope you guys like it. Okay, and that is the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We didn't really do that much, but I feel like it added to the atmosphere of the town, having the dirt pathways and the little chicken coop, and just having the animals out and about gives the town a little more movement, so it's not so static. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, stay tuned till next week because we're going to be doing that church. I am so excited. Have a few ideas. We're definitely going to have to move the entrance though to the other side, but that will be fine. No biggie. Just gotta make sure I do it correctly. See you in the next episode.